Everyone, Gideon here. So I came across on Facebook and media and personal chats with people that people are thinking that we might become a bunch of crazy jihadists. Is that true? No. Why? Because it's based on the theology itself. Okay, so we come from a Judeo-Christian background where we believe in self-defense, just like what it says in the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment is actually coming from the Bible, in which the Bible has actually preached about self-defense. Jesus has actually said, if need be, sell your cloak so you could actually get yourself a sword. He was actually for self-defense. Actually, in Exodus chapter 22, verse 2, I'll read it off for you. If a thief is caught in the act of breaking into a house and is struck and killed in the process, the person who killed the thief is not guilty of murder. Okay, and again, I think I mentioned in my last video in Matthew 18:36, if my kingdom were here, this is coming from Jesus, if my kingdom were here, my followers would actually fight in my defense. So, again, it's for self-defense, it's for protecting yourself, it's for protecting your families, for protecting your communities from any type of evil or any type of harm that would come to them. The difference between us and jihadists, as a matter of fact, we're actually far the opposite from jihadists, because with the jihadists who are strict in their belief in the Quran, and now again, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that the normal good-willed Muslim is a terrible human being. I'm not saying that, but actually for those who are strict in their belief in the Quran, and such as Muhammad, who is the number one Muslim compared to Jesus, who is practically the number one Christian, right, is that they believe in the initiation of violence and justifying it for some religious purpose, right? Killing the infidels, kill the Jews and the Christians, killed the non-believers. Okay, if you actually go to some Muslim countries, to be a citizen, you need to be a Muslim. You need to be a believer. And that actually is based on the Quran, which is actually a very violent thing. For us, in Judeo-Christianity, the product that actually comes out as a nation, such as America, that came out of that Judeo-Christian background, is actually freedom of religion and freedom of speech and the right to defend yourself, just like what it was back in the Garden of Eden. So that's actually something that we're fighting for. And we don't believe in actually initiating violence onto even people who we just simply disagree with, even if it has to do with religion or faith or belief. We're not going to force people at gunpoint that, hey, you better believe in what we believe in or you're going to die. No. If anything, it's just defending ourselves. But with jihadists, they actually use offense to attack. So we're more defense. Jihadists are more offensive. So that's it. Very simple. So there's no need to be afraid. If you're thinking we're gonna go shoot up some people and whatever, just for some crazy, religious dogmatic belief. No, we're just here to defend, and this is what God has actually taught us in the Bible. Okay, so I love you all. Peace out. Mwah.